Good morning, Mojave. This is Mr. Osmussen. Today is Thursday. I got to look at the clock, not the clock, the calendar. It is October 15th, and these are your morning announcements. And I'm going to share my screen to make it super simple. Here we go. Boom. All right, boys and girls. See, it even says there, October 15th. Today is day 2 in our schedule. You are attending a combination of periods 4, 5, and 6, and then ending your day in period 7. I hope that you remember that you can still get a free breakfast. It's served every morning. Cafe opens at 7:15, but remember, if you go in there to get your breakfast, you have to stay in there, and that's where you eat your breakfast. And if you're not eating breakfast, we don't want you to go in there because we want to promote as much physical separation as possible. Please throw away your trash at the end before you head off to class. And as a reminder, you can get a grab and go lunch. I think we're getting into that routine now. Picture day, boys and girls. Picture day is coming. You are going to get your pictures taken through your social studies classes October 21st, which is a day 2 schedule. So if you have social studies periods, my phone just started ringing and distracted me. If you have social studies periods 4, 5, 6, or 7, you're going to get your picture taken on Wednesday, October 21st. If you have social studies on periods 1, 2, and 3, then you're going to get your picture taken on Thursday, the 22nd. You're going to get your student ID right after you get your picture. And from that point on, you got to wear it all the time. Boys and girls, I have several people that are already interested in becoming our Mojave journalist, and they're joining the newspaper club. I encourage you to join the newspaper club. You email me, I send you, or I invite you to the Google Classroom. We're going to meet this Friday. We're going to talk about the publication, set some deadlines, and when we're going to start meeting. The reason I wanted to share my screen is because right here is the Mojave athletic practice times and schedules. Cheerleading takes place on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 2:30 to 4:30. First practice today. Basketball, check that out. That's meeting in the gym, and that goes, looks like they're 2:30 to 4 o'clock. Make sure you work with your coaches on how often you guys are meeting. Sometimes you're outside on the courts. Sometimes you're inside the gym. Boys soccer, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 2:45. Notice that there's a little bit of a delay there. Mr. Ray, coach, is coming down from Chaparral High School. Girls softball, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Girls soccer, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. As a reminder, you need to have a registration through Register My Athlete. And that means that you are going to have parent permission and your physical on file. We're going to take payer fees later. Student athlete means that you are a student first. Keep your grades up. They matter. To be able to make the competitive team and to play in games, you must have a 2.0 grade point average. That is a C average and no failing marks. So see my infomercial on that. I help you kind of calculate that. And by the way, you can go back to your first quarter grades and see what your grade point average was at the end of the first marking period. That starts over. Right now, you don't have any points if you haven't turned anything in. Don't think that you've started this quarter off with an A. You haven't earned anything yet. As you turn in your assignments, study for those tests and quizzes, then you earn those points, and then we know what your grade is. Boys and girls, something weird happened there. I want to make sure that you know we're starting to fall into the regular teaching and learning now. So right here in the middle of the screen, I really want to pay attention to this. Stay caught up, stay current, practice the habits of study, take notes, participate in class, do your coursework, your homework, do the stuff they ask you to do in class, turn in things that are completed, and study and review what you did in class every day at the end of the day. So when it comes time to study for a test, it's not a whole big bunch. Most important advice I can give you, successful people ask for help. So ask for help when you need it. All right, next Friday, not this Friday, not the 16th, the 23rd. So you got a week and 1 day. 7 business days, today, tomorrow, and all of next week. On Friday the 23rd, everybody's learning at home. That is a remote learning day. And the reason is because we are going to be doing parent-teacher conferences. Really, more importantly, it is parent-student. I'm going to highlight that now. And teacher conferencing all day long. So we're going to be setting up appointments with moms and dads. We really look forward to meeting with you and your family to talk about your academic progress. So you will learn at home through asynchronistic learning on that day. And our teachers will be in and out of video conferences all day long. Teachers, please remind students to turn on their health cards. Remember, boys and girls, to use that hand sanitizer, your own personal hand sanitizer, the sinks, and you can think too, but use the sinks and do that regularly. Make sure that you're practicing the W and pause. When we work together, we wear our masks, we wash our hands, we physically distance from each other, we keep Mojave open. All right, and then finally, if you're looking for some swag, I have my handy dandy Mojave Middle School Wildcats Stay Mighty mask on today. If you're looking for some swag, PTO is opening up a spirit store, and you can find the link online, and you can also find the announcements online. You can find all the clubs online. You can find all the infomercials online. If you want to learn about Mojave Middle School, go to the Mojave Middle School website. It's all there for your viewing. So, and then also today, the PTO will put up some flyers around the school to remind you. So if you want to get some swag, some shirts, and some masks, caps, sweatshirts, those kinds of things. And teachers, my challenge to you today, get me 10 names of students that have done an awesome job practicing their pause, both online in the EDL model and here at school. Give me all those names by Thursday. Friday, I'm going to do a 20 t-shirt drawing with all those names that come in. Let's start the Spirit Store off with some swag and get the swag out there. Boys and girls, if you haven't noticed, I love saying swag. Go get your Mojave swag. Those are my announcements for today, and I'm looking forward to having a terrific day. I hope that you are too. I can't wait to see you guys in the virtual classrooms, in the real classrooms, in the hallways, out on the athletic fields. Until then, as always, stay mighty Mojave.